Terence Crawford. I set the undisputed trend. Now everybody wants to become undisputed. It's your boy Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it, y'all. Alright, so Terence Crawford came out recently in another interview and said that he feels like he set the undisputed trend in the sport of boxing, and the reason everybody wants to become undisputed is because of him. Wow, what a statement, man. Where do we start? You know, the funny thing about that statement is, if you set the trend for becoming undisputed, why aren't you setting a new trend for becoming undisputed at 147? You did it at 140. Nobody's denying that. You have talent. Nobody's denying that. You dominated the 140 division. Nobody's denying that. Not even your detractors. Not even Errol Spence fans are saying, well, he was given a gift at 140, or he fought lower competition at 140 to become undisputed. Nobody is doubting your accomplishment at 140. The thing I hate is that Terence Crawford, and not just Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford fans, would like to throw shade at Errol Spence Jr. for the exact same thing that he's trying to take credit for. Errol Spence Jr. wants to achieve what you achieved at 140. And if he's not knocking you for achieving something at 140, why are you basically knocking him or downing his career for trying to achieve something at 147? Because at the end of the day, you could have made that fight happen by just signing on the dotted line. You could have made it happen, and we could know right now definitively who is the best at 147 pounds, who is the best in the welterweight division, who's the best of the last 10 years, who's the best of the new generation. But instead, it's like an excuse fest. You know, it's an excuse fest, and it's only coming from one side. Now, you can make an argument that Errol Spence Jr. being silent means that he has no control over his career. It means that he's letting Al Heyman and the people that run PBC and Showtime make the decisions for him. And if he took more control of his career, we would have gotten that fight. I beg to differ because, yes, Terence Crawford is independent, but Terence Crawford has to understand at one point you signed a contract with Bob Arum. You had to honor everything within that contract, and you couldn't start making your own decisions until you left. Give Errol Spence credit for achieving what he achieved under a promotional company, and he has to honor all obligations he made to that promotional company. So don't disrespect him by saying he needs to take control of his own career. You know, he has decision makers that are trying to put his best interests at heart and make the best decisions for him, but they control the company. So don't make it seem like he purposely went and took a slave's deal, or he purposely went and signed with them so he could duck you when he became champion. That don't even make sense. But that's what Terence Crawford is insinuating by saying you should be independent and that would make the fight. You know, it doesn't work like that. Just because you decided you no longer want or need a promotional company doesn't mean that Errol Spence doesn't enjoy his promotional company. He might feel like he's getting the best deal ever. He might be getting the best deal ever. He might be getting paid better than anybody on PBC Boxing. There could be a laundry list of reasons why he decided to stick around PBC and not become independent. You know, we can't take what Terence Crawford is saying very seriously, because he knows Errol Spence doesn't have full control over what his next move is. He can suggest stuff. He can advocate for stuff. He can ask his promotional company, make this happen, make this happen. If they feel like it's in his best interest and theirs, they'll make it happen. But you can't say, hey, well, because I became independent and independence is the way to go to me, then you have to do the same thing I did, or you're ducking, or you're not trying to become undisputed, or it's your fault that the fight didn't happen because you're not following my wave that I'm setting. That's just not how it works, and Terence Crawford knows that. And for the fact that he's saying that he set the trend for Undisputed. That should show you everything, because if you set the trend for Undisputed, you should have no problem understanding the rules of A-side, B-side. I'm pretty sure when he had the majority of the belts at 140 and people wanted to fight him, he wasn't saying, hey, well, I'll take a lesser pay cut just to prove to people that I am the man and I'm going to beat you no matter what it is, no matter whether it's money, no matter whether it's contracts, no matter whether it's titles. I'm the best, so the money and stuff don't really matter. You know, the A-side, B-side don't really matter. It don't work like that. He got what he wanted when he was Undisputed and when he had the majority of the title, so why are you trying to stir up controversy and make it seem like Errol Spence is asking for too much when he's basically doing the same thing you did, or when you were unified and you were aiming for Undisputed, and when you were under a promotional company, you were doing the exact same things that Errol Spence is doing. So why, when it's time to make a fight and it doesn't benefit you financially, you don't get the majority, now all the excuses are coming in. Now it's his fault, it's not my fault. Now it's, I'm the guy who set the trend, so why aren't you following my lead? You know, that don't even make sense. Errol Spence is setting the trend at 147. Yes, you might have set the trend at 140, but you're not at 140 anymore. And if you want to go back to 140 and live in the past, be everybody's guest. Go ahead and do that and go back down and weight, dominate, go fight Josh Taylor or whoever's left at 140 and prove you're still the man there. Unify, become Undisputed, and retire. You know, if you don't feel like you can achieve it at 147 because of Errol Spence Jr., there are other weight classes you can go to. You don't have to sit around holding up everybody in hopes that you're going to get something special like you did from Bob Arum. That just don't make no sense. It's not fair. There have been plenty Undisputed champions in the past. There'll be plenty in the future. You never heard Devin Haney say, I shot for Undisputed because Terence Crawford was Undisputed and I want to be like Terence Crawford. Nobody cares what you accomplished 5 or 6 years ago. You know, that's in the past. It's history. It's legendary, but it doesn't matter in the now and today. It doesn't matter right now. You're trying to accomplish something new by becoming Undisputed in 147, and to do that, you actually have to fight Errol Spence Jr. You can't duck forever, and you can't keep coming up with these laundry lists of excuses. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. Did Terence Crawford set the Undisputed trend? And are other welterweights trying to follow his trend? Hit that like button for me, share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. More than likely to get a response on the tube. Holler at me over there. And we are
It's your boy Keys, neighborhood employee. Niggas knew that I was coming with fire. Y'all ain't up to my pie and up under a car. Your head under a tie, it's the S and the I. Player, we supposed to win. I'm in the booth focusing with coke in hand. Dude hate it when you see the chief running in. Ass mouth hurting like his wisdom teeth coming in. Now that's a roundhouse kick. Come round your house, letting rounds out quick. From Newburgh to downtown, it's that Midwest to down south shit. Y'all ain't fucking with.
She chillin', saying tryna put the veal on the mouth. What's good? She nothing, saying tryna show his niggas how to ride.